Hello my dear friends. So in today's video we are going to learn about a very important topic of 12th standard, that is features of microeconomics. In last video I have explained the concept of microeconomics as well as its scope. So before start the features of microeconomics, we should know and little bit revise the concept of microeconomics. So the word micro derived from Greek word, that is micros, which mean small. So when we study about single and individual unit of economy, that is called microeconomic study. And microeconomic study example we can take such as individual firm, individual price, individual household, individual wages, etc. Now there are following features of microeconomics. Number one is study of individual unit. So microeconomics deal with the small, single and individual units of economies such as individual firm, individual price, individual household, individual wages. So this is the first feature of microeconomics. In short, I will explain. Microeconomics deal with the small, single and individual units of economy. Example, if we study about only about the particular one product, such as if we study about a particular soap like a Dettol, so it means that we are doing micro level study. Second is price theory. Microeconomics also called price theory because the price of any product determined by market forces, that is demand and supply. And microeconomics help to study about demand analysis as well as supply analysis. With the help of microeconomics, we understand what will be the behavior of producer as well as consumer when price of product going to be decided. Second, it also helps us to study what are the factor of production such as land, labor, capital, entrepreneur, etc. and what reward we should pay for use of each and every factor of production. Such as for a land we used to pay rent, for a labor wages, for capital interest and for entrepreneur profit. So that microeconomics is also called price theory. Secondly, a third is partial equilibrium. Partial equilibrium means it microeconomics analyze equilibrium position of individual economic unit. It means microeconomic fix the what is the position of a single unit in an economy. It isolated means it separate individual unit from other forces and study about that individual force in a detail independently. Such as when we talk about total demand, so that is it means that we are talking about the entire demand of the country. But when we talking about the demand of particular product, it means that we are talking about only one product. So partial equilibrium means microeconomics always isolated the one single unit from all the unit and study in a detail and independently. Next is fourth is based on certain assumption. Microeconomics always begin with a fundamental assumption, that is ceteris paribus. It means other thing remain the constant, and this concept used in many concept of microeconomics such as perfect competition, pure competition, laissez-faire policy. And because of this assumption, the study and analysis became simple. Next is slicing method. Slice, as we know very well, we are dividing into parts, units. So same here, microeconomics always splits or divide the whole economy into small individual unit and then study about each and every unit separately and in detail. Example for study about individual income out of national income, study about individual demand of a product out of total demand. So microeconomy always split and divide economy into small part, so that they are using slicing method. Next is use of marginalism principle. Marginal means when we add something extra with the total. Marginal means when we add something extra with the total, that is called marginal. So marginal analysis always help firm to make study about any variable like a price, demand, supply with the help of changes. And whenever producer and consumer take any decision, that time they use marginalism principle. So microeconomics always deal with the marginalism principle. Next is analysis of market structure. Microeconomics analyze different types of market such as perfect competition, monopoly competition, oligopoly competition, then duopoly competition, monopolistic competition. So this all the market, their features, their study, their application, everything analyzed by the perfect microeconomics. Next is limited scope. As we know, microeconomy is a study about a small or single or individual unit of a economy. So its scope is a limited to single unit of economy. It doesn't deal with a nationwide problem such as inflation. Inflation means rise in price. Deflation means fall in price. Poverty, unemployment. So microeconomy does not deal with a problem which is occur on a nation level. It just deal with a problem, and it just study about the single individual unit of economy, such as how inflation will affect the particular person, what how poverty affecting single firm, or what type of problem faced by a single consumer. So this type of study undertaken by microeconomics. So microeconomy study about the single unit, so its scope is always limited. In short, we will revise. First feature of microeconomics is study of a individual unit. Second is price theory. Third is partial equilibrium. Fourth is based on certain assumption. Fifth is slicing method. Sixth is use of marginalism principle. Seventh, analysis of market structure. Eighth is limited scope. I hope friends this video will help you to clear your doubt about features of microeconomics. If you wants to make me more and more videos of 12th standard, then please write in a comment box which concept video you want, and please like, share and subscribe my button. Be safe, do study, and those who came in a 12th standard now only start study. I will make each and every video of a 12th standard topic chapter wise, so you just follow one by one video. Thank you so much. God bless you.